my channel. Today I want to talk you through the Ali Edwards Week in the Life project. This will be the second year that I'm doing this now, so I'm by no means an expert, but I just wanted to run you through the kit, and I'm also going to be doing some foundation pages and getting my album set up ready for the project, which takes place next week. I'm not going to do a particularly detailed unboxing video because there's loads of those out there on YouTube, so I'm sure you'll be able to find them. But I'm just going to really quickly talk you through what the products contain, and then I'm going to go away, put some stuff together in the album as a bit of a layout and kind of template ready for next week, and then I'll talk you through that. Okay, so firstly, I've just got everything out the packet. I've had a real quick look through. This is the first time I'm kind of looking at any detail. So you have in the kit some phrase, well, they're not stickers, they're like the tear off, which I'm never sure if I like with the rough edges. Sometimes I kind of cut them down. But yeah, phrase, hello, favourite moment, this is how we do it every day. Gonna just really kind of good everyday phrases that are going to work with meal times. Imperfect is lovely, hashtag real life, that's a good one. Wood chip, days of the week. I have some wood stuff, but I don't use it that often, so we'll see if I use those, because in the kit you also get these days of the week, and I will open these up. Days of the week, kind of see-through things. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, they say like MON, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, etc. So those are probably going to be what I'm using more of than the wood chips. Chipboards, I think there's 2 sets of those. Little embellishments, numbers. So, you know, for day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess. These little phrase banners look really good. These are right up my alley. So they've got music on, just different phrases observed, remembered, a little heart. So those are definitely more what I'm going to be using. Rubber circles. Stamp set, afternoon, adventure, morning, conversation. Again, just kind of nice phrases that you are going to be able to use, that are totally usable for a week in the life project and beyond. And the cards, wow, you get a lot of cards which are size that thickness, which is actually quite good. I wouldn't say the kit's particularly cheap. It cost me more this year than it did last year with getting it from America because of how bad the pound is after Brexit or exiting the European Union. So the pound is terrible. That kind of did put me off, to be honest. I wasn't necessarily going to do this project this year, but I'm due to have a baby in June, so this is my kind of last project or week in the life where I'm going to be, although pregnant, we're going to be on our own, just me and my husband. So I thought that was really good to document. So that's why I chose to do it this year, because I wasn't going to due to the cost of the kit. But I was going to do the project but just use existing products I already had. So sorry, back to these cards. This morning, this evening, this afternoon. These aren't double-sided, so once you've used them, that's fine though. Photographic proof. I'm going to go through these and kind of use them as a little bit of prompt for journaling. That's what I struggle with this project, is what to actually record every day, like what photos to take every day. So this year, which I didn't do last year, but as a bit of a tip, this year I am going to be using the cards more as a prompt and kind of planning ahead as to what kind of thing I'm going to be documenting each day. So I think I'm going to go away and look at the page protectors, look at some of the cards and just start slotting in what stories I want to tell each day, so I've got a bit of a foundation. Otherwise this project does become a little bit overwhelming. I went for the Spotty album, there was a grey striped one, but my current Project Life album is grey, so so I thought it was a bit as much as I do love grey, it's like my favourite colour, but I went for the kind of polka dot one, which is lovely as well. I've gone away and done a bit of a setup of the album, so I've got some stuff out and I've laid out some page protectors that comes with the kit, just to give me a sense of what I'm going to be doing next week. So these dividers, they're not in the shop anymore. They were an early bird item, so I managed to get them because I ordered early enough. The first thing I've done is put a full 6x8 page protector on the front, and that is for my intentions page, so I'll do that in Photoshop, write why I'm doing this project, and just give a bit of an overview. Okay, so then the Monday tab. I've started off each day, which I think I saw either on another YouTube video or Ali's done it in her kind of setup, but I'm going to use these. It kind of seems like the most logical way to do it, so I'm going to use these either in front of a picture, or I'll just kind of leave them loose. But the only problem is with leaving them, they look great now, but when you've got all your other journaling and photos in there, they're going to get a bit lost. So I'll either mount them on some paper, which kind of defeats the object. It's a bit of a shame because I love see-through things like that. But I might find a picture from each day of kind of just a generic pattern. So, I don't know, the garden or just something that's quite plain that these can fit over. So I'm going to see how I go with that. That might change. The first one in each day is the 2 6x4s. I have got more 6x8 page protectors, so I've got the ones at the 6x4 at the top and the 2 3x4s at the bottom. So depending on what happens throughout the week, I can swap those out, but I've just left it like this for now. Then each day I'm going to do the following page, so I'm going to have the 3x4 kind of grid, and each day is going to have this card. I don't do much journaling in my layouts. I'm going to try and do a little bit more for this project because that's what got left last year. I did all the photos, I edited them, put all the album together. I did some journaling, but towards the end of the week it just got left. So I'm going to really try this year to document as it happens and write it down each night and not worry about editing pictures and getting them in the album in the week. I'm just going to write down what's happened, document it, then I've got it to look back on. And Tuesday, so the same, with the morning, afternoon, evening, like a daily overview card. I've picked out a few cards from the just generic ones from the kit that I've just kind of randomly placed here just because I quite like those together as I saw them, so they might not work here, but they're there for now, give me a bit of a prompt. I've pulled out these little hearts and love this tag. I thought on Tuesday, depending on what else happens, if nothing planned at the minute, so if nothing else happens, I'm going to go around and just photograph a few of my favourite things, so makeup products, toiletries, whatever else that I can just kind of slot in here as some nice images that I can just do as kind of what I like now or what I like currently. And then I've also got in there the full 6x8, and I'll pick maybe one picture from the day or the story and pop that in there. Same again for Wednesday, with the card, and 6x8. Thursday, and Thursday I've put around here little things, so I thought details of the house. Next week my plan is to be kind of changing around this craft room, and there's a tour, a craft room tour on my YouTube channel, one of my last couple of videos. This room is going to be turned into the nursery, so that might be a good documentation for that day. And again, 6x8 that I can just pick out a couple of stories from. Friday. And Friday I thought it would be nice, observations, I've put that there to remind me to get Lee to put some things down. Some of his observations, some of his thoughts, feelings, just to get his voice in the album. Saturday, I pulled out that Hello Weekend card because otherwise when I come to do it I'll forget it's there and it won't make sense anywhere else. Sunday, again, the card that I'm going to start each day with, just an overview of the day. These, I was having a look at these alphabet chipboards. I'm not sure where or when I'm going to use them. There isn't that much space in the album to be able to spell things out, unless you were using if it didn't have these, I would definitely be using the chipboard alphas to spell the day of the week or something, maybe even on a 6x8 at the start of each day, or putting them on the divider themselves, which still might happen actually. I might put these actually on the divider, but yeah, we'll see what pictures I get and what stories happen next week. So I will keep you posted. If you've got any questions, please let me know, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.